I have been considering, from switching my video editing workflow from starting here to wherever I want. But my 2011 MacBook Air is definitely not up to the task, and this thought clicked on me. It would be great if I could edit all my video using my phone, which I carry wherever I go. I hope you like my short little intro, but all jokes aside, 4K video editing is definitely doable in this 3-year-old iPhone. Let's dive deeper. Transitioning from editing on the desktop to my small little iPhone X is quite a huge jump, and you might doubt if LumaFusion is capable of replacing software like Premiere Pro or Final Cut. Actually no, LumaFusion in its current state is unable to replace both of these high-end software for all its users. But for most of us, yes. I am currently working as an auditor full-time, and I have limited time for my video production. So, being able to edit video on the go, like during the train transit or lunchtime, will ensure I will be able to at least produce one video per week. In return, I will have more free time to do whatever I want. Editing 4K video on this small device seems like a huge task, and to add further difficulty on this matter, this is a 3-year-old 64GB iPhone X. Powering this phone is an A11 chip, which is not that powerful when compared to Apple's current flagship, the iPhone 11 Pro. But I can assure you that this iPhone X is more than capable and no lag whatsoever. Here are some disclosure. All my video published before this is shot at 1080p and edited directly on this iPhone X. I would really like to shoot and edit in 4K, but due to 64GB limitation of this phone, together with all my huge apps, I have around a maximum of 20GB to spare for LumaFusion alone, and this is clearly not enough to edit multiple 4K clips. Even if I somehow able to fit in all the clips that I require to edit a 4K video, LumaFusion will require a certain free space in order to start exporting. Okay, with all the disclosure out of the way, let's assume storage is not a problem. Editing 4K video in LumaFusion is smooth AF. I loaded in multiple 4K clips shooted in a Nikon Z6 as an example. You will be surprised how capable LumaFusion is on handling the video preview. No lag whatsoever. With the same footage, even my desktop with an Intel Core i5, 16GB of RAM, and an RTX 2060 will chop while I scrub through a timeline, and applying effect will worsen the experience even more. LumaFusion does have a bar that shows the limit on how many effects that you can apply to a specific clip. Even with 3 to 4 effects, you will still have a lot of headroom. So in this department, I would say LumaFusion and iPhone X perform very well. Other than that, you also have multiple viewing options to choose from, but I find the default option is best suited for me, at least on this small iPhone screen. Granted, this is just a $30 apps, it of course have its limitation. Some of my frequently used features like video stabilization and noise reduction are currently not available in LumaFusion, but it can be compensated by using other paid apps like Denoise and Deshake. And I do hope in some of the future updates, LumaFusion will be able to support more advanced features. Other than that, features such as keyframing are also present in LumaFusion, but the way of adjusting left more to be desired, as it is limited by a small screen. Overall, it is still very usable. There are some bugs that I noticed during this tool while using it, like app crashing, audio waveform not being presented, and sometimes the audio not being played during playback. But none of this can be solved by turning it off and on. The export time for the 1080p video, upscaled to 4K, is almost real time. And with our sample 4K video with multiple effects and transition, the export is also almost real time. And that's a total win in my book. Speaking of export, if you are using a Mac with Final Cut Pro, you can export it to SML project package, but there's another $20. And if you wish to have a backup of your project, you could export the project into an LFPP form, in a trim or original version, so that you could revisit your edit in the future. One thing to note, the LumaTouch team also sell an app called LumaFX. And if you purchase LumaFusion, you could ignore the apps, as it is just an effect editor for a clip, which is also found in LumaFusion by double tapping one of your clips. LumaFusion is currently the most advanced editing software in the App Store. It costs $30, but that's a one-time purchase app without any subscription, and that's a big plus for me. Speaking of subscription, the app does include an optional subscription to Video Blog, which provides you access to a wide range of footage to your video. It is built into LumaFusion itself, so you will be able to access all the footage without leaving the apps. I believe most casual video editor will find the feature on LumaFusion is more than capable for the workflow. And to be able to edit on the go with the device that's always with you, that's a big plus for me. And I do hope it will benefit you too. And that's it. Like and subscribe if you find my content helpful. And thanks for watching. Ciao!